Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Imperial Agent Edition. Now, where we left off, we had a mission to install a couple of beacons at points Alpha, Beta, and Gamma, and we are now at the first one, which I hope is Alpha, but, well, you never know. So, let's do it. Wait a minute. Install guidance beacon? Yeah, there we go. Ah, fantastic. We're actually at Gamma. Okay, well, who would have thought it? Okay, well, we're going to be heading on over to this nearby point here. Hopefully that will be the next one. And then we'll obviously head on to the last one, which appears to be rather far away. And, oh yes, a couple of things concerning my outfit right now. I have decided that I'm most likely going to be leaving this outfit on until the end of the Imperial Agent story, which is actually quite close. Couple of episodes and we will be finished here, and then, well, maybe a new series will begin. So we'll see what's going on with that. But for now, Zaken will be remaining as he is now, and we will remember him as he always has been. And I think that would actually be quite a nice reminiscent, well, memory, I suppose you could say. But whatever the case, we are now going to be heading on to the last beacon, which, ironically enough, is the one that apparently I should have gone to first. But, yes, that means that probably we're going to be facing a couple of problems. In other words, we're going to have to go back the way we came to see what we can do about, well, going to the next objective. And I'm going to assume, yep, personal holocom.
Intercepting a message from Moff Zamar's transport.
Flight path is too dangerous. We'll set down until the Republic cannons stop firing. Only a matter of time before they send ground troops. Reinforcements requested.
That's your signal. Get to Zamar before the Republic can, and get his report on our forces.
Excellent. Very nice indeed. So let's head on off to Moff Zamar, and we will be seeing where he actually is now. Ooh, he is seeming to be quite far away, so I'll see you when we get closer to his location. Okay, so we have arrived at Moff Zamar's location, and yet another note just to take into account here. The reason I'm using Dr. Loken again is mainly due to the fact that Scorpio was annoying me somewhat, even though she has a very cool character in my opinion, and I actually like her probably top 3 companions for me, at least right now, of the agent. And yes, while she does have a cool character, as I was getting back to my original point, she does tend to speak a lot, and I have to say that that was a little bit irritating to me. Now, Dr. Loken doesn't really speak a lot, and if he does, then he obviously is quite quiet, whereas because she is a machine, she doesn't really, well, she needs to lower her volume a little bit, I suppose. But whatever the case, let's head in.
Enemy reinforcement!
I see we weren't the first to arrive.
Okay, well, let's deal some damage to these guys. Obviously, oh, Special Forces. Okay, well, these are definitely Republic Special Forces, I would definitely say. So, let's take out the commander, thank you very much. Get some nice damage on him. Oh, my goodness, wow, that was actually really nice damage right there. And you could say that we double-tapped him. Oh, yes. Very nice. Okay, so we'll just take out the rest of these guys with suppressive fire. Oh yes, I am really loving the fact that we get to use suppressive fire a little bit more often these days, because it seems as though they are starting to give us, well, should we just say less powerful units to fight some of the time. As you can see right there, we just took out yet another one very easily indeed. Hopefully we'll get some nice penetrating blasts against that guy. Wow, that was it? Really? Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting them to go down that easily, but I suppose, well, what can you expect? We are dealing some pretty nice damage nowadays. So, let's see here. Oh, okay, this is great. There we go. That's exactly what we want to see. A volatile gas tank. I'm actually going to use ambush on this guy over here, just to eliminate him immediately. Then a nice follow-through, and then a penetrating blast. And I think, wow, look at how much damage we're doing. Goodness me. I'm actually really quite surprised by this. I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, okay. We are not being scaled down in here. So that is primarily the reason, I think. We are not being scaled down at all, and as a result, we are dealing more significant damage, as you can plainly see. That is just, wow, really, really significant damage. So, yes, what else do we want to do here? Well, I suppose we could use suppressive fire against that guy. And there's the bonus mission complete. And yeah, there we go. So apparently, in this particular instance, or shall we say zone, phase, whatever you want to say, we are not being scaled down for whatever reason, but Moff Zamar is very close by, and we will be heading in.
Halt right there.
I'm on your side. I'm here to see Moff Zamar.
And I am sworn to protect him. State your purpose.
Before I transferred here, I was designated Cypher 9. Tell Zamar intelligence needs him.
I heard him, Commander. Send him in. A rather small rescue party. Still, I'm grateful you found us quickly.
The report you compiled on our forces. Do you have it?
Yes. Why do I suspect you're not authorized to know about it? The report is complete, and it is safe for the eyes of the Dark Council. You understand I can't say much more.
I need that data. Maybe the word chromatic means something to you.
Not a thing, other than the obvious. You aren't really... very well. I owe him that much.
We've spotted more Republic soldiers, sir.
I'll give you the report, but I'll need to alert the Dark Council as soon as we reach safety. Can you lead us out of here?
Stay behind me and keep close to your escort. I can get you outside the building.
Commander?
We can make it to an outpost from there.
Then let's be on our way.
Okay, so a little bit of discussion behind my decision there. I personally feel like he, being a Moff, is quite important to the war effort, so wouldn't you say that it is of importance in general to our job to prevent him from perishing? So, well, that was my thought behind it anyway. So let's deal some damage. Deal some damage to these guys right here. Unfortunately, I was not able to get all of them in the barrage of our suppressive fire there, so we're just going to have to deal damage the old-fashioned way, I suppose. This guy is just having an absolute field day right now, but he is taken out. And we'll just be heading down here as well. It's actually not bad because we get a little bit of extra experience as well. And I doubt we would have to deal with these guys if we had left that Moff to his fate, I suppose. But we're going to be dealing with these guys as well. Suppressive fire will no doubt deal enough damage for that. And there's the last 3 that we require for this quest. Yeah, I'm probably going to use an ambush on this guy, just eliminate him very, very fast. There we go. And now a nice penetrating blast for this one. There we go. And now all we need to do is clear the Moff's exit point, which is down the stairs. And I doubt there's actually going to be anything here, isn't there? Yep, nothing here.
We can take it from here. There's an outpost not far.
We appreciate the rescue. Use that report in good conscience.
And there we go. So let's leave the crash site, and I assume, yes, holo communicator.
I have Moff Zamar's report. Transmitting now.
We're lucky to have you, Cypher. Beginning analysis. To date, our reports have shown the Empire at an advantage on Corellia. Our troops are more numerous, our weapons more advanced. Zamar's report suggests this advantage was a lie.
The Republic could defeat us after all.
Worse than that. Darth Thanaton, Barras, Vowran, half the Sith on the planet are expending Imperial troops on power plays instead of the war. Add to that the Republic's reinforcements, and we're an even match. Both sides could be obliterated. Hold on.
This is Lord Razor to all forces. The Resistance and its Jedi friends have struck back. Report to my forward base. They are here. The calves have come to the butcher.
You'd better lend a hand. The Empire can't afford a loss right now.
In the old days, you could have made that command. Stern, brilliant keeper.
I like to think I'm still stern and brilliant. I'm going to continue my analysis. Contact me once you're through.
Oh, okay. Well, we need to rendezvous at the Imperial garrison, which is very far away in actual fact. Yes, exceptionally far, so I'll see you there. Okay, so we have now arrived at the Imperial garrison, and it is time to speak to Keeper, I assume.
The dark side has failed you, Chakran Sanjukai.
I am Lord Razor.
If only I could believe that.
Concentrate fire on the Jedi. Do not let him escape.
Oh my goodness. Wow, okay, so Lord Razor actually got taken out by this Jedi Knight, this random Jedi Knight that does not have any kind of name. Okay, well, that's rather impressive. Well, yes, maybe not so impressive actually, but whatever the case, let us eliminate him as quickly as we can. And there we go. Now let's speak to Major Nadeka, I suppose.
Start counting the dead. I'll tell Darthan Raj about his apprentice. You missed the best part. Republic rockets pounding soldiers into jam. Our division's been broken.
How did the Corellian resistance get so far inside the base?
The Jedi led an aerial insertion after the rocket attack ended. He went straight for Lord Razor. They apparently had a history. Now those of us still alive will be split up and reassigned to other Dark Lords.
Stay together, and show the Lords you're still a force to be reckoned with. Ever run a guerrilla force?
Couldn't be worse than being cannon fodder. I'll think about it.
Okay, and now we get to speak to Keeper. Goodness me. Well, we can leave his office, and a holocommunicator call is no doubt on the cards.
Situation resolved. The attackers are dead, and so is Lord Razor.
It's happening everywhere. Sith and Jedi countering one another, playing into the conspirators' hands. The Star Cabal saw Corellia coming, and they're using the war to decimate 2 military forces at once. I can't believe I didn't see it.
Do you have a plan to stop them?
We know their methods here, and we have data from Voss and Belsavis. I think I can find Hunter, find all of them. I've tracked conspirator resources to an airship above the city, a possible drop point or communications hub. It's defended by a team of mercenaries. Take out the mercenaries while they're resupplying on the ground, and the ship's docking codes are yours.
What should I expect from the enemy?
The mercenaries are corporate assassins formerly of Eidolon Security, but the real danger is aboard the ship. I want you to allow yourself to be captured and interrogated. They'll ask what you've discovered and how we're responding. You will break under torture and confess that the Empire has secret reinforcements en route to Corellia.
They've worked out everything to the last man. A discovery like that
would force them to scramble, and in the process they'll expose themselves. I can follow their trail to the inner circle, not just identify their methods or resources, but locate our final target, their center of operations.
I get on board, feed them false information, and hope to get out alive.
Yes. We won't have another chance. If we fail, losing intelligence would have been just the start. I'm sending you locations to check for the mercenaries. Get the docking codes, and I'll contact you again before you leave for the airship.
Wow, okay, well, let us take those crystals, thank you, and we will now be obtaining some docking codes from a mercenary, which is just over there. Okay, so we've arrived in Axial Park, and we are now going to be attacking some mercenaries. As we can see here, we actually have, quite a few to do, which is, never mind. Okay, so apparently we have already gained the docking codes, I think. Yeah, that was very quick, okay.
Scanning the mercenary docking codes. Authenticity confirmed. You can land a speeder on the conspirators' airship. Remember, your job is to get yourself captured. When you break under interrogation, tell them...
I'll tell them secret reinforcements are coming to Corellia. That the Empire and Republic aren't evenly matched after all.
You're very good at your job, you know. If I don't hear from you in 24 hours, I'll try to arrange a rescue. But I don't know what you'll find, and I can't make a promise.
I am very curious to see this conspirator airship. Let's be going.
Ooh, okay. Well, let's do that. Okay, well, this is going to be very risky. I'm not incredibly confident in our abilities to survive this, but, well, what can we do? We are Cypher 9. We have to make the effort, and we have to destroy the conspirators once and for all. The Star Cabal cannot be allowed to continue, I suppose. So let us head into the hangar and see if we can find a speeder. I'm not entirely sure whether we're going to be doing battle with any of these fellows. It seems as though we might. So, okay, well, we're going to have to deal with this. Okay, that was a little bit weird, but whatever the case, let's take this guy out. And we are still not being scaled down, mind you, as well. So that's actually rather nice, I have to say. We don't have to really worry too much about taking too long to kill things, I suppose. So let us now just take these guys out. No problem at all. Not entirely sure. Oh, okay, these guys do actually count for the bonus mission, so I suppose that's fine. I was about to say, why aren't these guys counting for the bonus mission? But yeah, no, they are. So not really anything to worry about there. There we go. Take that guy out, and maybe a nice follow through there. And finish him off. Wow, this guy seems a little bit harder. Maybe I missed one of my shots there. I think so. There we go. And maybe we'll be able to get up here and... Oh, there's a mercenary captain. Well, of course. Of course there is. That's fantastic. Okay, so let's hopefully be able to kill the mercenary thug with our suppressive fire. Thank you. And then a nice poison. And we'll go for a nice critical hit with our ambush. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so now let us get onto our speeder.
"12 drinks, 3 burning buildings, and a ship full of beautiful women. We will dedicate this evening to history."
He certainly seems cheerful.
Welcome to the festivities. May I offer you a costume?
As you can see, I must have forgotten mine.
It's quite all right. Please enjoy the party.
The house is gone, dismantled by the salvage droids.
I'm staying until I'm ash and bones, darling.
If it isn't my favorite ex-intelligence agent, retirement's keeping you busy. The truth is, I'm glad you made it. We didn't have a chance to say goodbye.
It's never goodbye between us. You know I'll follow you anywhere.
That's very good. I'm really glad you're here. These people were Corellia's movers and shakers, the obscenely rich. My apocalypse party keeps them focused on themselves instead of doing anything constructive.
You should have seen the Hesperidium resort during the Battle of Coruscant.
Is Kaleo still on trial? She would have loved this party. And yes, it's also an excuse to see the end of the world in style. No more Jedi, no more Sith, a new galaxy.
What is your glorious vision for the future?
The battle for Corellia spirals out of control, Republic and Empire obliterate each other, and the Force-sensitive orders become dust. For the first time in 1400 years, ordinary people rule. No more getting caught in crusades or begging at temples for scraps. No need to be afraid, just one galaxy, united, at peace.
And the Star Cabal as its undisputed ruler.
We already control what's important. It's time to stop hiding. You know, you're the only person I can talk to about this. The others, they don't really chat like you and me. That's why I'm sad it has to end.
Is that the odor of coma gas?
A good dosage, too. Figured you wouldn't cooperate. Lock him up and prep him for interrogation. You took something we wanted, Moff Samar's report. Now, we have questions.
Talk to Imperial intelligence, they're good with answers.
You should have kept your brainwashing program. It'd be less painful.
Moff Samar's report. What did it say? And who did you tell?
I've done far worse than that to family.
Take him away, get ready for the next round.
High pain threshold. Lapsing in and out.
Yeah.
Look, we could do this forever. Ready to talk?
Off Samar's report, it showed we didn't have enough troops. Reinforcements are on the way. A new fleet from the Oriel sector, led by a Sith Lord.
Tell the boss. Now. Relax. Vacation's over. You get to check out. Get a speeder prepped. We'll dump him in the park.
You sure?
Those are the orders. Murdering an Imperial officer draws suspicion. The boss says someone else do that.
Won't feel quite right for a while, but I don't see any permanent damage. Good work.
Cannot confirm authentication. Do not reply. Instead, proceed to secure line. Coordinates attached. Repeat. Proceed to...
Okay, well, there we have it. Isn't that quite a brutal scene? Well, whatever the case, we were subjected to some rather extreme forms of torture, no doubt, and we are now going to be speaking to Keeper back at a secure holo terminal, but we will save that for the next episode, and so I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.